That wasn't funny. Anyway. It's female, Lucario pointed out. Len. Maybe it's like Lene, because it looks like it's spelled the same way as penne, but with an L at the start of it, so Lene it shall be. No, actually the line is, Lene shall be then. Lene shall be then what, Mr. Chris? Who's to say? Lene shall be then, Chris said, smiling, petting the head of the newly named Chocobo named Lene. Guys, we need you here right now. The monster combined himself with the bomb, Tails said over the speaker. All right, wait for us. This reboot thing isn't going so well. I'm basically just doing the same voices. All right, wait for us, Chris said, climbing on the back of Lene. Come with me. Lene will take us in a second with everyone else. Lucario sat on her back behind Chris and holding Christopher. How big is that fucking thing? I thought it was a little bird. Alright, whatever. Lene sat on her back. Lucario sat on her back, behind Chris, and holding Christopher. But if I use extreme speed again, we can reach the room without delays. Jigglypuff floated and sat in the head of Lene. Oh. Don't underestimate the abilities of a Chocobo. Lene, at high speed, Chris ordered, and Lene chirped. Lucario closed his eyes. Fine, but when we reach the room, the Earth is going to be destroyed. After he opened his eyes, he saw the capsule room not far away from them. I take that back, he said, frowning. Space Colony Ark! Capsule room! What's happening? Chris asked while getting down from Lene. She chirped again and disappeared in a second. Look over there! Pichu pointed outside, and the bio-lizard was fusioned with the bomb as his new machine, and both super hedgehogs were at both sides, smirking evilly. How can they tell? I mean, they're out there in space. They're probably fucking miles away. How can they tell what their facial expressions are? Or was that just an educated guess? I mean, they're probably right. They are pretty devilish. Both super hedgehogs were at both sides, smirking evilly with crossed arms, while the colony was getting closer to the Earth. Knuckles, use the Master Emerald now! Oh, what the fuck? That was weird. I don't like that. I'm not going to do that voice again. Rouge Rogue said. Knuckles nodded and he lifted his hands in the air. Oh, great Master Emerald! Oh, that's Roy's voice. Oh, great Master Emerald, hear my words and stop the power of the Chaos Emeralds from destroying the Earth, he chanted, and the Master Emerald shone intensely. Then it fired and light towards Sonic and Shadow, but the light just passed through them without doing any effect. What? It can't be. The Master Emerald can't even stop them from using the power of the Chaos Emeralds, Dr. Eggman said in shock. We don't have any choice left then. Chris nodded to his group and they nodded, agreeing with his plan. We're going to fight them. But you need a spacesuit, or else you will need air to breathe, Tails said. For some odd reason, we can breathe outside in the space, Mewtwo pointed out. Follow me. I'll take you to them inside a platform, Dr. Eggman said. Soon everyone else followed him except for Sonic's friends who remained in the capsule room to watch their battle. Lucario put Christopher in Tanaka's arms and he ran away with the others. I hope they can defeat Sonic and Shadow, Amy said, putting her hands together in front of her face. I'm not giving up either, Knuckles said. He lifted his hands to the Master Emerald and he started to cast a long chant to neutralize the powers of the Chaos Emeralds. Tails sighed. When is this going to end? After we die in the explosion, or if they can defeat both hedgehogs, Rouge Rogue said with crossed arms. I don't want to be involved in this fight. I'll stay giving hints, Giving fucking hints? What does that mean? Okay, whatever. Space Colony Arc! Space! Surely it's the space. Get some internal consistency here, or a channeler Chris. Heh! They're coming now! Supersonic said, smirking. What kind of fucking name is Supersonic? That's so stupid. Supersonic said, smirking when he... Good bit of sibilance there. Supersonic said, smirking when he saw a platform coming from the colony. Oof, more alliteration. You're on fire, or a channeler Chris, if only. And the 13 Smashers appeared, glaring at the 3 monsters. Oh, they're monsters, I see. Fair enough, because they've turned evil. We are not going to let you 3 from destroying the Earth, Chris said, glaring. This is your own world, and you want it destroyed? That is crazy, Ness said. So far, this is the hardest battle we have been in, Chris closed his eyes. You haven't even done any fucking fighting yet. You know, the others took on Sonic and Shadow, and they won pretty fucking easily. You know, you haven't fought the... Oh, I guess that was the Bio Lizard, but you weren't involved in that. Whatever. So far, this is the hardest battle we have been in, Chris closed his eyes. But I'm not going to give up yet. He opened his eyes with a glare. Even if that means I need to defeat you. Bring it! He said bring it, in case you couldn't tell. Roy taunted, pointing his blade at the hedgehogs. Now I'll show you! Whatever. Supersonic shouted, and he ran at high speed. He ran through space. Okay. Roy taunted, pointing his blade at the hedgehogs. Now I'll show you! Supersonic shouted, and he ran at high speed at them with Super Shadow and the Bio Lizard. The Bio Lizard running through space. It would probably look a little bit silly, and the Bio Lizard, now the Biohazard, roared and prepared a beam to fire. All the Smashers stood in a fighting stance, and they ran towards the monsters to begin the battle. But it'll have to be next time. Preview of the next chapter. Lenny, I don't know what to do now. Queer! I don't know. Queer? Bloody hell, homophobic, Lenny. Alright. They're too strong, and we can't beat them even with our forces combined. Queer! What did you say? I can summon him now? Queer! Why do I have to keep saying queer? This is stupid. Queer! But I don't know if I can do it. Queer! You're right, there is still hope. Thanks for cheering me up. Queer! It's like fucking I Am Groot. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. More like Guardians of the Reddit-y. I don't know. I didn't like it very much. Volume 2's coming out in 3 days. Gotta look forward to that one. With fucking Baby Groot. Just in case you didn't think they could be any more irritating. Okay. But I don't know if I can do it. Queer. You're right, there is still hope. Thanks for cheering me up. Queer. Next time, live and learn. This is die and forget. That's stupid. I get the... I've seen enough of the Game Grumps Sonic 06 playthrough to get the reference to the popular hit tune Escape from the City. Live and learn. I don't know. I think that's what it's referring to. Do you want to save your data? Yes. Overwrite file? Yes. Space Colony R. Chris Lucario, Pichu, Roy, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Pit, Ice Climbers, Fox, Falco, Ness, Amy, Tails, Christopher Knuckles, Rouge Rogue, Dr. Eggman. Apologies to any Guardians of the Galaxy fans. I don't dislike it that much. I just don't like it as much as everyone else does. But I fully, if you like it, I totally respect your opinion, and I'm glad that you can enjoy it. It just wasn't for me. Author's note. Fun fact: I was hearing a FFX2 music, presumably Final Fantasy X2, whatever that may be, music, and I came up with a chocobo and the job of summoner. XD! References. Ah, now we get to find out what those elusive references were. Excellent. References. Shadow saying, "You're good, but I'm better," was a quote from Wolf in Star Fox 64, but he says better, or it sounds like it. XD! So it wasn't even a reference to fucking Sonic. I spent all that time looking for the fucking quote, and it wasn't even from the Sonic games. Well, shit. I'm glad I wasted my time. XD! Shadow saying that Ness was interesting to fight against was a reference to Nintendo Geek's story Smash Exam. Everyone's favorite. Thanks for reviewing the chapter. You're a lot of help. You getting fucking outside support? Alright. Chris naming his chocobo Lene was a reference to Lene, the singer of FFX2. Okay. Sorry if I changed the conversation of Dr. Gerald Robotnik or anything else, but making 13 different characters traveling into a single world can change many things, right? What will happen in the next chapter? Will our heroes stop the Mad Hedgehogs from destroying the Earth with the Subspace bomb? Find out in the next chapter. Read and review! Wait. Where is Wolf in this arc? Is that a warning or a promise? Manchester by the Sea,